Corners ready, drivers ready, A3 modified truck on the tone. All right, we're much more connected on this one now. And so we are racing. Korgae and Dan pulling away just like they have all weekend long. Oh, Korgae shorts the triple just a little bit. Dan with a little bit, had to back off the throttle there. Avoids the contact as they continue to race towards that little baby staircase section now. Up, over, and down that wall ride into that back section they go. Korgae over that gap double. Putting a little bit of gap between him and Dan now, as he tries to run away and secure himself a championship here this weekend in your modified truck division. Ouch, that is done. Done. That is Wade, I believe. And she done. Good thing there's no more two-wheel drive truck crosses today, because that one might be painful. As your leaders into that little tricky back section, down the drop of death, over that big gap, double they go. Beautiful downside by Korgae. Throttles out of it. Dan just trying to keep pace with him, maybe to make a move a little bit later. Schellenberg 21.8, best lap of his race right there. Best lap of the race. So Schellenberg with the speed. Oh, but that's a big mistake there on the tabletop. As Korgae into the infield now, Schellenberg as well. Mark Hughes running in that 3 spot, kind of all on his own in that purple car. As your leader into that wall ride once again, working into that back section of the track. Down across the double and triple. Here goes your leader. Caution in the sweeper. Troy was upside down there for a brief moment in time. Leaders will be coming up on back markers here shortly, so just be aware. Wide racing line. Let them get by. Oh, your leader goes up and over now, so Dan moves by to the top spot. That was a big mistake on his own. No back marker involved with that one. And so now with 3:30 to go, Schellenberg out to the top spot. Korgae behind him in the 2 now. And so as they run right now, that would flop 1 and 2, and Dan would be your champion. And Korgae would finish in the 2 spot, each one of them with a win. It is Dan winning A1, Korgae winning A2. Now we're here in A3, and they are side by side just about, battling it out for that final one. Jordan, be aware, leaders coming up on you. As they go over that tabletop clean, working into the wall ride section now. Throttling up to that back right-hand section, it's Dan, Korgae, Mark, Brandon, Jordan, Troy, Derek, and Wade. Into this difficult rhythm section. Korgae shorted it a couple times in a row now, but able to drive out of it every single time. And in that little short shoot, ooh, Dan was a little squirrely there. That's going to tighten that gap right back up. Korgae right on that wing now with 2:25 to go. Lots of racing action left in this one. Down the drop down they go. Everybody taking different lines through there. I don't think there's a good line through there. Derek, leaders coming through. Thank you. Right on the back wing is Korgae on Dan. Oh, trying to make a move there, maybe. No, not quite making it stick. A little back short shoot, caution off the back there. Up that little drop down they go. Big gap. Here comes the white and pink of Dan leading him around the orange and gray of Korgae. Korgae again shorts it, still driving out of it though as they come into the infield here. Beautiful display of driving back and forth. They battle. Korgae looking for a clean way around Dan. Dan just trying to hold his lines and not make any mistakes to give that opening for Korgae. Mark Hughes running in 3, kind of again pacing himself. Brandon, Jordan, Troy, Derek, and Wade. Caution at the end of the triple. Caution at the end of the triple. Clear. Oh, Korgae right there on the wheels as they continue to battle out with 1:25 to go in this one. Oh, Dan puts it up on 2 wheels right there, but able to drive out of it. Korgae closing in on the gap. They have been running about 1/10 to 2/10 apart now for about 3-4 laps. Korgae goes to the outside. Dan makes a mistake. He goes to the inside. Korgae now to the top spot, and here comes Hughes. Hughes will go by for the 2. No, he's a lap down. Oh, it was going to be a 3-truck battle, but those guys have got a lap on him. Oh, Troy, don't be the reason, Troy. Don't be the reason. As Korgae now gets caught up on Troy, and Dan goes back by with 50 seconds to go. Oh, Dan having to short that jump there. Korgae still sending it out there. And Brandon moves ahead of Mark now for a top 3 run here. So with 32 seconds, we're going to get this lap plus at least 1 more. Does Korgae have enough? Brandon, be aware you're in between 1 and 2 when they catch you. Oh, and Korgae jumps off track. That might seal it. With 15 seconds to go and another tumble for Korgae. So Dan now just focused on running a clean final lap here. With 5 seconds to go. Drivers race him to the line, race him to the line. Dan Schellenberg going to hold off and win A3 and get the win and the championship in your open truck division. And Korgae will come across in the 2 and take 2 overall. Brandon, that was a big move there. It'll come to a tiebreaker for podium. And that Brandon may get it as well and find his way with just running 2 mains, making his way onto a podium position here.